Hey, it's Jabbo. I'm down here. I don't know why I'm laughing. Sometimes I annoy people because I'll laugh. I guess I'm one of those people that laughs at their own jokes, although I try not to. So this is not a joke. This is my BrickLink store. Here it is. Yay. And I haven't done a Pablo in a while, and I don't know if I need to rename Pablo now because it's called Picking a BrickLink LEGO Order. Now BrickLink is Lego. I mean, it's always been Lego in a BrickLink store until they added brick arms, and now Lego is going to get rid of brick arms, which nothing against the people at brick arms, but I was one of the ones that was like, no, it's just don't confuse it, because if you bring brick arms in, then you're going to bring mega blocks and other things. We just want to keep it Lego. If we want to sell those things, make another website for that. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing an order for Charles. Who is this? Charles. He ordered 56 lots. Charles Kiefer. And 56 lots is a lot of lots to do a Pablo, but I'm going to try to do it as quickly as possible. So if you haven't done one of these in a while, if this is your first time watching one of these, if you've come to me from a COPPA video or something, I don't know why you're here. I mean, I don't say that like, why are you here? It's more like, you could be here for any number of reasons. But anyway, this is the store. Everything's in drawers. The drawers are numbered. Well, some things are in other types of containers, but everything's numbered or has a label, and that's how we know where things are. I have a list on my iPad, and we go and pick, and normally my wife picks all the orders, and but I'm going to do this one here. So without revealing any personal information, I don't want to dox anybody, but there you see the 225 total items, 56 unique lots. He requests a signed brick, which he's going to get. I've already got the signed brick, number 186, BrickTsar. He did buy one. Maybe I bought one. I don't even know why I got these in the store, and he wanted it signed. Yeah, but anyway, let me just go through and pick these items. So we're going to start here, door 100. Oh, I should look at the quantity. I got one of these. So what I'm going to do, since he's got a lot of different parts, I'm going to group things kind of by color. I don't think there's as many yellow parts, although the first two lots are actually yellow parts. It's just a coincidence in the way that the store is laid out. So what I'm trying to do, my wife's got her own way of picking, but I'm just going to put, since there's just like one of this, one of that, four of this, I'm only going to put the same colored things in one drawer. See, 212. You got four of these, and so I'll go through it like that. There we go. So we're 3 down, 53 to go. So thinking about things here, recently I did a video for my original YouTube channel, Jabbo, and where I got everything kind of organized. Well, not completely organized, but a lot cleaned up. We as a family cleaned up a lot in the house, both down here in the basement and upstairs. Working on getting some more things cleaned up, but I'm really loving it. I'm going to try to keep it that way. Which is it's hard. It's hard when you got a collection and you're wanting to get stuff out. So I'm going to have to resist the temptation. He got all of those. I have to resist the temptation to pull stuff out and not put it back. It's like I never outgrew that from the time as a kid. My mom was always like, you get something out, you need to put it back or I'll throw it away. And I was very bad about not putting stuff back, so I actually did have some things thrown away, but they probably needed to be thrown away. They might have been special to me as a kid, but they probably were broken and all kinds of things. But I'm enjoying having the clean basement, and it's going to help me get organized. So I'm going to try to keep everything in order, and as we get stuff out, put it back, and eventually get everything sorted that's not in my store. I've always said the store is the most organized part of the basement because I can find anything in the store because it's all got a place and it's all labeled and inventoried. One of the discussions that came up on the Building Up to It podcast, Bricks on the Dollar does, is the database. So our database is actually the BrickLink website. Now there is software that I use called BrickStock to upload parts, but I've never actually like backed up my entire store or downloaded the inventory of my store. Where, oh, this one. And so it got me to thinking here in their discussion, let me count one, that, oh, I don't have a backup. What happened if Lego said, oh, the remarks are going away? Like if they did away with remarks, I wouldn't know where anything is, because that's basically on the orders. You see there's a number right there, so it's 1054, and like these we just pulled 1151. That's this drawer. That's all stored on BrickLink. I do not, if BrickLink website goes away, I don't have access to this information unless I back it up. But then I got to back it up every time I make a change to it. So it's like anytime you upload stuff that's going in a new drawer, got to back up your inventory. And that can be a pain because it could take a long time to download the inventory of the entire store. It is a good something to think about, because if Lego does decide they're not going to, oh, we don't need the remarks, but I don't think they'll change it. Oh, drop that piece. I don't think they'll change it. But yeah, I couldn't pick an order if the remarks disappeared. It would just be impossible. Hope that was 12. So anyway, back to the order and other things that are on my mind. I do want to get back to doing, I keep talking about it and I haven't done it yet, but I'm enjoying listening to Lego podcasts. Pro Lego channel started one, Sad Clutchy Theater or something, and it was actually pretty good. So I'm going to make a list of people's podcasts and the ones like they upload them on a particular day. Like Sunday is usually the Bricks and Bits podcast. Friday is usually the Building Up to It podcast. Saturday morning is usually my favorite podcast, no offense to the others, but is the Forever Sorting with Kevin Aloysius Hinkle. I really like that one, and I recommend it. And then Greg has one, the Missing Pieces, appropriately named podcast. I think I like the name. But he does that on Sundays usually. So there's a few right there. So if I did one, it probably wouldn't be a live video. It'd probably be something I would film, whether I'm recording an interview, which I don't even have a way of doing that right now, because I don't have any of the new softwares that everybody's using. How many of these did I get? Just one. But I want to try to schedule it on a day that there's not another well-established Lego podcast, or at least a different time of the day than one of the established ones. It may upload on the same day, but I want to do it at a different time so that it don't interfere with what work other people have done. And so I had a couple ideas for the names. They Might Be Bricks and I were thinking of, like, I was thinking Broken Pieces, but that sounds like too much like Missing Pieces. And then we were talking about, well, we got the Boneyard. How about the Lego Boneyard? And then I thought, oh, maybe it should be Lego Brickyard. Or the Brickyard. And I'm like, I'm sure somebody else is using that name for something. So I don't know. The other thing I had, I think They Might Be Bricks. That's the wrong drawer. I gotta be careful talking this drawer. Is... You know, it's kind of new to a lot of people that I've been calling myself Jabbo, but that is my name, and that's what I've been going by since I was born. All the people that have known me my whole life, that's what they call me. It's what all my relatives call me, and people that have known me for a long time, and then people that usually find out that, you know, they know my given name is Joseph. But, you know, they may hear that at school because that's my legal name, or they might hear it at work because that's my legal name. But once people find out my name's Jabbo, that's usually what they call me. And so it's not anything that's new to me, but because I didn't establish that at the beginning of my channel, it is new to a lot of people. Oh, I'm running out of room here, like glue spray. right there. So yeah, we're going to keep going by that. But anyway, getting back to what that has to do with the podcast is I thought, okay, Jabbo, and I have the answering machine. I had fun a while back playing with the actual answering machine I had in the 90s, where I actually still had some messages that were on it from the 90s, and trying to and there was in there one. There was one somebody tell me about they had somebody interested in my comic books. So I thought, man, I can't even remember who it was. Somebody named Sharon. I'm like, who is this Sharon? It must have been somebody at work, but it's like I can't remember because it's 25 years ago. Oh, how many of these am I getting? 6. So what that has to do is with anything is that I was thinking I could call my podcast Jabbo's Answering Machine or Jam. See, I like acronyms. I work for a phone company, so we're full of acronyms. Most of them annoying, but you know, everything's accurate. I remember the first time I worked for my first week. I'm not sure if it was the first day, but the first week I worked with a phone company. We were sitting there eating lunch, which one thing phone guys are known for is eating lunch, eating breakfast, eating break. You know, eating. Always eating. And anyway, they're sitting there talking about work. That's the thing they do. Is they talk about work when they're at their break, eating, talking about jobs, and sometimes getting insight and trying to figure out things that are problems. And they actually, that's one thing I've been impressed is a lot of people that I've worked with have really been invested in the job, and they want to get it right. They want to do it right. That's a good quality to have. So anyway, they were talking about work, and I was new to the job, so I didn't understand a lot of the lingo. And it's like every other word's an acronym. The DLC and I can't. There's so many of them. It's like I work for a home company. You think I could think of a few of them off the top of my head right now? I don't want to bore you down with it. But anyway, it's like they were using so many of them. I'm like, I don't have any idea what you were talking about just now. Ooh, he ordered some of these little metal pieces. These are for the train. These are one of those things I think I should have never put in the store, but they are. There is a third-party maker of these. See, Lego's not going to make them like this anymore, I think, for the train wheels. So get them while you can. And he's getting 10 of them. I thought I should hold on to those, but they were in one of the sets I parted out. So they're in the store. But anyway, back to the acronym thing. So yeah, you just got used to hearing acronyms all the time at work. So I don't know about really like, but I end up making a lot of acronyms. So this actual video format is Pablo, Pablo. Pablo is not the cat. Pablo is a thing that we do here. Pablo, though we did name the puppet. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I just broke the fourth wall there. The Pablo is the alligator, not the puppet. There are no puppets here. And that's something I need to bring Pablo back. He hasn't been in many videos lately. He's a character in the BrickTsar family. They're all there. Make sure everything's there. And then we had a series that we did a while back, BrickTsar Answer Thingy, and I did not come up with that one. I did turn it into an acronym, BAT, hashtag BAT, BrickTsar Answer Thingy. So, hashtag BAT. And that's probably not a good hashtag because there's a lot of other things that you could use the hashtag BAT for that are actually probably more relevant. And we actually did use the Batman theme song, which ended up, I had to edit out some of that because back in the day it was not in the copyright system because there was a copyright dispute. Yeah? Yeah, we're going to watch Flash. You want to finish picking my order for me?
But what if 90s Flash is in the episode?
Well, more the reason to watch it. I'm trying to hurry up and finish.
What all do you have to pick?
Why don't you go finish your Batmobile?
Here, look at this. What is this doing down here?
That's the Troublemaker. Charlie.
Here, get on the Legos. I'm trying.
No, don't do that, because some of our people could be allergic to that, and I don't want him getting in the Lego.
That's true.
That's why we keep everything sealed up. All right, so he's going to go work on the Batmobile. I actually won. I did a haul video, and I was thinking you were going to beat me, but I won.
Yeah.
You're weak. I finished. Oh, it spins around.
Hey, I built that Ferris wheel at Philly.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Ferris wheel, sidetracked here for a minute. So you probably didn't see it, but Greg from BrickTech, he bought a used Ferris wheel from a guy.
Yeah.
And it was missing some pieces.
Ooh.
All right, so I commented on the video in your behalf. I was like, you built 2 of them, and what was your thoughts of building 2 of them? Be honest.
The first time I built it, honestly, I hate building that set.
Okay, I want you to be honest. That's right. That's how I can remember you hated it. What about when you were in the speed build with it?
That was even worse. That was even worse. It was awful. At the end of this, we won, but we had like a bunch of leftover pieces that weren't supposed to be left over. We just threw them under it.
Oh God, you cheated!
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't say that.
Well, too late now.
I'm sure nobody actually finished it, because it is a horrible build.
It is.
I've never actually built it, so I can't form an opinion on it.
I do not recommend it at all.
Okay. All right, but how do you like this so far?
So far, this is one of the most interesting and most fun sets I've ever built. Like it's kind of weird because I've never built a set like this. I don't know why. I just feel weird.
Yeah. So I've been picking this order over here for Charles, and this is not a BrickTsar answer thingy, but I was trying to talk while I was picking the order. One of the things I've been talking about is acronyms.
Ooh,
and BrickTsar answer thing. I was coming up with names for the podcasts. And I remember I told you I was thinking like Jam or Jam Session or Jabbo's. Yeah. So I got to come up with a name for mine.
You'd be like in Phineas and Ferb, they had the OWCA, the organization without a cool acronym.
That's so good.
It's just a good show.
Speaking of Phineas and Ferb, is that Harry? What's the platypus's name?
Oh, Perry the platypus.
Perry.
That was like a bird.
Oh, it's a bird.
Yeah.
Let me get back to this order. This is why I never get anything done. I have too many squirrel moments. I just lost my thing here. Where am I? I am drawer 4035. 4035. Right there. How many of these did he get for? 4038. He also got 4. All right, getting closer. Where are we at now? 4079. I got 2. Way up here. What are these things? Technic axles. All right, close that door back up. Then we're going to come over here to 4149. Oh, windows. Don't want to scratch those up. They're actually panels. Put it with a clear piece. That one's actually used though. Not the panel, but the 1x1 was actually a used piece. Next up is drawer 4285. We got these 2 boogers. They're not actually literal boogers. They're boat hole thingies. All right, where am I? I gotta pull this cart back. Beep, beep. I need to get one of those backup sounds. Does he make the sound?
Like the fake squeaky.
Oh, this sounds annoying. Sure, it's annoying to everybody listening. Let's do it. Here we go. I'm gonna back up. Actually, it makes the sound. That's not me. It actually squeaks. Coming to the other side. 4630. Is that the next one? Did I pass it? All right. Yes, he got all of these. I love it when people clear a drawer. Are all of them there? My tray is getting full. Normally, if I wasn't talking, I would just go ahead and bag stuff up as I'm going along here. But we're almost done. When we get to the 4000s, we're almost done. Just got these and then the boxes. Sometimes the boxes can be a lot. Box A37, which is back around the corner. Beep, 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 beep. Box 8037. It's down here. 36, 37. Uh-oh, one of my sets fell over. These are hard to get stuff out of.
Probably the record of most times I've messed up building a Lego set.
Why are you messing up so much?
I really don't know.
You're trying to go too fast? Got 8 of these.
I'm not Flash.
Oh, Jenga time. A couple of these. How many did he have? 3 of them. See, that was in that last drawer. I'm just using this drawer. Oh, yeah, actually, I should separate these. These are gray. Put those over there. Jenga time. A couple of these little crossing pieces. These are always good for train crossings. Here. Alright. How many of these he got? These are the Z drawers. Oh, I forgot how many he got. 4. Oh, you needed 10 of those. Cup 2. This is so much easier when you can use both of your hands instead of holding the phone in one. Cup 22. 2 of these. Cup 40. Oh, ran into the box there. Cup 44. Cup 56. Only got 2 more lots to go. One of them is the 2x4 brick, which is right there. And then we got the one that's in a tray over here. Those are hard to get to. Right there. What tray is this in? Tray 8. Oh, this is kind of like the overflow, so it's not real easy to pick. All right, so there's your whole order. I want to thank Charles for placing the order. Like I say, he gets the signed BrickTsar brick. And I'm not going to be doing these Pablos regularly. This is just a one-time thing for now. We do have a playlist of about 140 of them or something. I don't even know. I can't remember last time what we... Yeah, that was a long time ago. I need to get you to do more. I actually should get you to film them while I pick them. That's actually probably a quicker way of doing it. I'm talking to him. He's still over there building. But I'm loving the basement. I'm loving having a clean space. I love being able to walk and there not be stuff on the floor. Well, that's in the floor. But I'm going to hang those posters up eventually. But we can walk around now. We got the whole table free. It was full of the bags. But as he gets closer to finishing the Batmobile, we'll have the table back. Okay. And once you get done...
Look at this.
Ooh, look at the controls.
Show this.
Will we be able to see this when it's...
Oh, yeah, this thing slides. But show this right here. Watch as I turn the steering wheel. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I like the little thing that comes up right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I think... Oh, yeah, I watch.
It'll have a control back
watch
here.
This. I turn it, if I can.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. It'll be easier once I finish it.
Yeah. Uh-oh, that piece came off.
But this is just how it is in the movie. Like, the inside and everything, it's awesome.
When you get done, I want the table, though, because I want to play with the slot cars.
Okay.
All right. So, anyway, I'm loving having things organized. I love my posters. I got room for 4 more 11x17s, and I'm buying one from Kevin Hinkle. I may get a couple of more of Clutch's posters. We got his Alpha Team, Metroliner, Galaxy Squad there. I probably need to get some of the other small ones to go up here, the 11x17s. But anyway, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. So that's what it's like to be in a BrickLink store, picking an order, talking while you're doing it. So the actual pick time would probably be about 1/3, or actually, no, it would probably be about 1/10 of what I actually took because of all the distractions with TheyMightBeBricks. The Circle K sign was off. Oh no, that means the donuts aren't hot. All right, I'm going to go. See you in the next video. Bye.